Hi guys, it is Mr. Fed. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the man cave. I'm going to add a new video series to this channel, which I'll probably sort of maybe do once a month. It's just following my weight loss journey really, because I think the demographic of this channel are people who probably are in the same boat as I am. Middle-aged men in their 40s, finding it a little bit difficult to keep away the old timber. There are two reasons why I want to do this video. One was because I recently, well, I say recently, it's about a year ago now, I had my Wellman 40 check. My Wellman 40 check was delayed because I actually turned 40 right slap in the middle of lockdown. So I had it last year when I was about 42, and it came back with two things. One, I was too fat, and two was my blood pressure was too high. The second reason why I want to do this video series is because I recently booked a holiday to Lanzarote. I just went into my wardrobe to dig out my shorts ready for my holiday, and my shorts didn't fit. I went to Marks and Spencer's to buy some new shorts for the holiday, naively thinking that I might be a 40-inch waist. No, way off. I couldn't even get into the 42s. I mean, we were like, the button and the buttonhole wouldn't even get anywhere near close to touching. So I walked out of Marks and Spencer's and I said, right, instead of just buying new shorts, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get into the shorts that I already have. So I'm going to show you. I've been keeping a record of my sort of weight loss journey. I'm going to show you that record to show you how I've been getting on, and then we're going to look at exactly what I've been eating in terms of how I've been able to do it, and hopefully I'm going to keep doing it. I mean, I'm still overweight. I'm sort of dropped a stone, but I still got about 14 pounds to go, to be honest. So that's the aim of the video. It's a little bit of motivation for me. If you're in the same boat, if you want to try and do the same thing, then it might be a little bit of motivation for you as well. So without further ado, let's have a quick flick through my weight loss journey to date, and then we're going to come back and we're going to show you exactly what I've been eating throughout the day. And just give you some tips and pointers of what I've been doing, and it might be able to help you as well. Right guys, here we are. This is my weekly weight loss chart. Now I actually started to weigh myself, as you can see, on the 11th of May 2024. But I really started my weight loss journey a little bit before that. I mean, I was over 16 stone. I started to write it down and record because I found that the kind of weight loss became a little bit stagnant. So it's good to have a visual record of what you're trying to achieve or what you have achieved. So I weigh myself every Saturday morning. And I'll get into the reasons behind why I do that in the next part of the video. So every Saturday morning I weigh myself. So the first week I lost 3 pounds, then I lost 2 pounds, then I lost a pound. So there is some gradual weight loss. You're not going to see massive improvements in 1 week. This is a long and enduring exercise, and eventually, maybe after you've lost about 7 or 8 pounds, then you might actually start to see the benefits in terms of the clothes that you're wearing and maybe the reflection in the mirror as well. This is my holiday in Lanzarote. Now I will talk about this in the video, next part of the video, in a little bit more detail, but as you can see, I mean, I blew my weight loss on my holiday, didn't I? I put 8 pounds back on. Now, that's not through food. That was through beer. I was drinking maybe 4, 5, 6 pints every day because I'm in Lanzarote, and why wouldn't you do that? I was on holiday. But I've come back from Lanzarote, and I've got straight back on it. So, 4 pounds off in the first week, and today weighed myself another 3 pounds off. So overall, in the time that I've been recording my weight, I've gone from 15 stone 7 to 14 stone 7. So I've lost 14 pounds. It's still about a stone away from where I want to be, hence why I'm making this video, just to give me a little bit more motivation. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to come back to the camera and I'm going to show you exactly what I eat in order to achieve the pounds that sort of I'm trying to get off each week. So there you have it, guys. I've lost the stone. What's my ideal weight? Let's be realistic. I'm 43. I'm not going to get down to the weight I was when I was in college, or in the early years of university. I think I was about 11.5 stone back then. I'd love to lose another stone. I'd love to get down to 13.5. That would be great. If I can get down to 13, that would be even better. But it's baby steps, isn't it? That's what it's all about. As you can see, my holiday in Lanzarote, I put on 8 pounds when I was in Lanzarote, and that's not because of what I was eating. I was actually eating very sensibly. I mean, what that screams to me is just, unfortunately, how bad and how fattening alcohol and beer and wine is for you. So I had to make a couple of immediate changes. The first changes I've made is that I just don't have alcohol in the house anymore. I used to buy a couple of crates of beer on the monthly shop. I used to put them in the fridge, and I used to finish off those crates before the month was even out. I used to sit, watch a movie, and just quaff my way through 2 bottles of wine. Now, that's not to say I've given up alcohol and I've given up drinking. I've just given up drinking at home. So if I want to drink, then I physically have to get up, leave the house, and go to the pub and enjoy a drink in a sociable circle. I can't just sit on my own and waddle my way through a bottle of wine anymore. So that's one change that I've made. The other changes I've made are all dietary. So let's just go through what a typical menu plan and a typical day. So I normally wake up sort of around between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. First thing I've got to do in the morning is have 2 cups of tea. I haven't given up my tea. I haven't changed the sort of milk or anything like that. I have in my tea. I mean, I don't have sugar in my tea anyway because it's nasty. So it's just good old 2 cups of tea. That normally takes me to about 8:30. And then at 8:30, I'll have a bowl of shredded wheat bite size. I've chosen shredded wheat bite size, and I'm sticking to shredded wheat bite size because it's 100% whole wheat. I mean, there's no real calories in shredded wheat bite size at all. The best thing you need to do really is stay away from like the old sugary cereals that have marshmallows and God knows what else in. But anyway, so I measure these out, and I have about 35 to 40 grams perhaps of shredded wheat bite size at about 8:30. Gone are the days where I free pour my cereal and I end up with a bowl of cereal that looked like Mount Everest that had snow on the peak. Now I measure 35 grams, job done. That will take me till about 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, I'll have some sort of snack. What does a snack look like? Well, that will be a bag of Snacker Jacks. I'll have a bag of Snacker Jacks at about 11 o'clock. That will tide me over probably till about 12 o'clock. And then at 12 o'clock, I'll have lunch. Now, my lunch is pretty basic. No bread. I've cut out bread. So I've gone on to these Ryvita Thins. These Ryvita Thins, they come in 4 flavours. I like the rosemary salt and the sea salt and cider flavour, or cider and salt and vinegar flavour. There's chili and cheese as well, but they're not very nice. Now what I do with these Ryvita Thins is that I'll put a piece of ham on them, and then I'll dip them in some of this fat-free cottage cheese. Fat-free cottage cheese is absolutely fine. You can eat as much fat-free cottage cheese as you like, and I just find it really filling. It does tend to make me less hungry throughout the day if I have a good old dollop of cottage cheese on my crackers. Ham, again, no problems with ham. You can eat as much ham as you like throughout the day. If I do get peckish, I often find myself sneaking into the fridge and just having a roll up of ham or something like that. Around 3 o'clock then, I'll probably have a snack. I'll have one of these, the Ryvitas. Loads of flavours of Ryvitas, not a lot to say about that. My favourite flavour is obviously this flavour here. It's the sweet onion flavour. It's absolutely delicious. And that is essentially the diary of how I plan my day. Dinner is normal, so I've not changed anything about dinner apart from we don't have any processed foods. And what do I mean by processed foods? Anything like frozen chips. What I do now is I make my own chips. I get a potato, cut them up, and do my own chips in the air fryer. It's so much healthier if you do them that way. So yeah, no frozen pizzas, no frozen garlic bread, anything out of the freezer really, like waffles, anything like that. I've just done away with all of that. So it's salads, it's vegetables, and it's like maybe a piece of fish or a piece of lean meat. Chilies and rice are absolutely fine, and spaghetti bolognese is another one of my favourites as well. That's absolutely fine. You're not going to find yourself gaining much weight there. Another rule I have is that I don't eat anything after 7 o'clock. So between 7 at night and 7 in the morning, well, that's 12 hours of the day I don't have to worry about. So that's half of the day that I can completely forget about. That's not a problem. So it's just the main 7 in the morning till 7 in the evening, and obviously I've just shown you how I plan my day there. I mean, it's a diet that does seem to be working. I seem to be losing, you know, on average about 2 or 3 pounds a week. So if I can keep that up, then come September I should be at the 13.5 mark, as long as I keep the beer and the wine under control. So, you know, I'm recording this, I think, on Saturday afternoon. I have weighed myself. I am going to go out and meet a few friends down the local pub and have a few pints this Saturday afternoon. But come Sunday, I'll be back on it again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Have the opportunity to lose those calories, which inevitably I'll put on when I have, you know, my 3 or 4 pints of Amstel down the pub. So that's the end of the video, guys. I just want to share with you where I was, where I'm at, where I'm aiming to be, and how I aim to get there. I will check in with another video series like this in a month. We will see how we get on. If you are trying to motivate yourself to, you know, lose some weight, how are you getting it done? What are you doing throughout your day? Hit me in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.